Hi everyone, this is Nicole. I thought I would come to you today and do a Facebook Live video to say thank you for helping my page reach 500 plus likes. I've been on Facebook for a long time now. It's been probably about 4 or 5 years since my page began, so it's taken me a long time to get to this point, but thank you. I now have 500 likes and the page is growing, and I have somebody watching, so I want to welcome whoever that person is. Thank you for joining me today. If you have a question or comment for me, you can put it down below and I'll try to answer it for you. But the purpose of this Facebook Live video today is to say thank you to everyone, and also to try something new, which is to do a reading from my book, Naked Desires, so that people who aren't familiar with my poetry can get just a little taste of what it is I read about in the book, which anyone who knows me and knows about the book, I wrote in that book about love and all the ups and downs that we go through. I see that we have another person joining us. Thank you. I'm coming on Facebook Live today to thank everybody for all the new likes on my page, because now I reached a new milestone. I reached 500 likes, and now I think I'm up to about 510. That includes myself, of course. So I just wanted to thank everybody. And also, hey Ladina, how are you? It's nice to see you here. So for those of you who might not know who I am, my name is Nicole Luongo. About 15 years or so ago now, I wrote a book called Naked Desires. It's a poetry book, so it's all about love, and many of you have the book, and if you do have the book, I invite you to write a review, which you can now post on this page. I decided to try that because instead of people having to search for reviews, they can find some on Amazon and barnesandnoble.com respectively, but I thought it would be great for people to just post their reviews here. So if you have already posted a review on either barnesandnoble.com or amazon.com, you can just copy and paste what you wrote there and write that in a review on my page. That would be great. So we're having some people joining us, and I'm going to repeat again. Thank you. We're celebrating on this page because I reached 500 likes. That's a new milestone. And for the people who've been with me for a long time, this page started out as a page for my book, so it used to be called Naked Desires. Then I changed, and last year I was able to get a verified Facebook page, and now it's my official page for myself, Nicole Luongo. I'm also a writer for the Huffington Post and the Mighty, and I have a blog, which thank you for those of you who visit my blog. I have cerebral palsy. I write about cerebral palsy awareness. I also write about the life-changing surgery that I had coming up on 4 years ago in March. It's called selective dorsal rhizotomy, and it's for adults and children with cerebral palsy who qualify for it. And my article for the Huffington Post has reached so many people in the US and around the world that I get messages from people asking for advice or asking about the surgery, and it's really great to be able to help people in that way. So that's primarily what I do with my advocacy work. And last June I started a new page, What Cerebral Palsy Looks Like. That's where I feature people's stories, people who have cerebral palsy, so that the perceptions about CP can be changed by the very people who are living and thriving with the most common disability in childhood. So I thought I would do a reading from my book. Let me see here. I'm gonna move this so hopefully, okay. You guys can see me, and you can see that this is my book. There's the back cover, so you can see. And today I'm gonna read probably, this might be my favorite. I mean, there's over 100 poems in the book, but this one in particular, it was one that I wrote early on, and people just, they love it and I love it. So, and it's about the sea, which is a place that many people in the country, except maybe where I am, I live in Florida, they can't visit because it's freezing cold, even though here it's chilly for us here today. So I wouldn't be going to the sea today, but the sea. The ocean is so pure, so bright, so light. The water stays blue as darkness turns to night. The air is calm, crisp, and cool. When the world is cruel, the sea is my soul's fuel. Water and sand, that's you and me. For I am the sand, and you are the sea. Come, my sweet, and bring your love to me. Let me soak in your love, bask in your light. I am thirsty for only you. I want to soak in your love and drink until I am full. Let your love wash over me. Water and sand, that's you and me. For I am the sand, and you are the sea. So that's just a little taste of the over 100 poems you can find in my book. They all center around the theme of love. Thank you. Someone else just joined us. You just missed a reading of The Sea from my book, Naked Desires. But when you watch the replay, you can hear it and see it over again. Does anyone have any questions, or do you have any comments on the poem? You can type them and I will answer you. But I'll repeat in case there's somebody new on here that we're celebrating on this page because I reached 500 Facebook likes, and for me that's taken about 4 or 5 years to achieve. So it's a pretty big achievement. And something I've been thinking about doing more of this year are Facebook Live videos, and actually this is the first one that I've ever done on this page. So for those of you who are joining us, we have a lot to celebrate. As I was saying before, I wrote my book, Naked Desires. Well, actually, I wrote the poems from a 3-year period from 1999 to 2002, and I published the book in December of 2002. Hi, Nicole. Thanks for joining us. I just did a poetry reading from my book. And speaking of my book, I wanted to let you guys know that it is available on barnesandnoble.com and amazon.com, but I have one copy that I can autograph and send to you or send to someone that you love. Just message me, and if you live in the United States, then I can mail the book to someone. The cost is $20, which includes shipping and handling. So I hope that in the future I can do more of these Facebook Live videos and read more poems from my book, because I think it's a pretty cool way for people to experience the poems. Oh, great. Nicole says she heard the reading. She thought it was very nice. Thank you. It's interesting for me because I haven't written poetry in many years now, because I kind of had a shift in what I was doing when I became an advocate, a disability advocate, after a life-changing surgery that I had. So I started writing articles for the Huffington Post and the Mighty, and also I started writing on my blog, which is where I started 5 years ago. And I see my friend Alicia has joined us. She's been with me since the beginning, and she actually featured me on her website many years ago, and she did a guest blog for me. So she knows those early days when I was blogging and really had no idea what I was doing, and sometimes I still think I don't know. But it's been 5 years, and I'm just kind of like we all do. We evolve and we change and we do different things. Welcome, Jamie. If you would love to read the book, Naked Desire, she said she would love to read it. You can read it. You can purchase a copy. I have one left that I can personally send out an autograph in somewhere in the U.S. only, $20, which includes shipping and handling. You can also order the book on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. And if you guys go to the video section on this page, you will see the television interview I did for NBC6, a local station here, and you'll get a better sense about the book and how it came about. So I really have to thank all of you for joining me today, and once again, I'll open it up in the comment section if anyone has a question or anything you would like to ask me. I would be happy to answer it. I know this is going to sound like a pun, but it's true. I'm pretty much an open book. The people who know me know that. I like to interact with people. I love people, and it makes it fun. Otherwise, you just feel like you're talking to yourself, which is kind of funny. Well, if nobody has any questions or comments, I think I will just say thank you very much. And I did want to ask if there was anything that you would like to see me do on this page. I'm open for feedback, so just let me know. And for the people who maybe didn't hear it before, I am now allowing reviews to be posted on this page. So I know there's a lot of people out there who have a copy of my book, and I would really love it if you would leave a review. That would be so nice. And as I said previously, some of you have left reviews for me on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And if you have already done that, you can just copy and paste what you wrote there into the review section on this page. It would really give people a sense about the book. And I just remembered, if anyone out there is listening and you have the book and you have a favorite poem, let me know, because maybe it will be one that I read in a future video. Okay guys, well, like I said, it's a big day here